Welcome Cancer, it's me Barbara James. Thank you so much for joining me. I've got your energy reading here. We're going to look at some messages from the crystal deck, got romance angels, and we're going to finish off with the wishing bowl, and we're going to open up your heart chakra today. Okay, so I hope you're well. So let's see what's going on. I've got a different layout that someone told me about here, and it's really I'm having quite a lot of fun with it. So we first of all got the Seven of Wands. So it's very important to you to be defending your beliefs on something that you're feeling strongly about, Cancer. So it's something that you're passionate about. You're in a good position and you're already quite elevated from the people that are the would-be attackers, but it's saying you need to hold your ground. You probably can't really relax too much at the moment, but there's something you feel very strongly about, and it may be kind of an ongoing situation. It might have been around for a while that you're needing to defend against, and possibly heated debates, it's kind of like defending your position as well. It can be about that, so some kind of position that you're holding, or beliefs. So that's the immediate energy. That's also fire energy attached to that, so you might have strong in your chart Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. So that's feeling very passionate about what you believe in, often with the fire signs, because they believe so strongly that they'll succeed and that they're right. Especially, think of Aries, they're the first out of the door, quite childlike, but innocent power. Honestly, it's just lovely, because you have that assumption that you're right. It's like, you don't have an agenda. It's just like, no, this is where I'm standing. You often, the universe will give you the support that you expect. Okay, right, let's see what else we've got in the middle. I'll go with all of these together, actually, the major arcanas. You've got really lovely energy with the two really powerful characters here, the Empress and the Emperor either side. And it's curious because in the middle you've got the World card and then the Justice card as well. So it feels to me like there's something that's a karmic influence that's maybe going to make the world of difference to you in your life, maybe between you and a significant other. The Empress, she's she's got Venus around her, she's Libra and Taurus energy, so it's appreciating things that are beautiful around you. There's like abundance, happiness, joy. She's also connected very much to the spiritual realm. She's got this crown of stars on her head, but it's making things as gorgeous as you can around you with the Empress energy. She's very fertile with her ideas as well, birthing ideas, obviously fertility in humanity as well, but it's sitting very comfortably on her throne there, looking very happy. There's joy here. And so with the Emperor, he could be your soulmate, a counterpart that's your equal. She's very feminine, the absolute feminine archetype. He's the masculine one, so he's very much like Aries. He's been out to battle. He finds it very important to have structure and discipline and follow the rules and things, but very masculine. So those two complement each other so well. If they were the parents of some children, I'd say they're very lucky children indeed. But yeah, very nice. And he's looking across at her, I feel, and he's quite serious. He takes things in a very responsible manner. He's got a very that kind of outlook, very dutiful. And in the middle, with it being the Justice card, that does talk about karmic influences, the laws of balance, cause and effect. Often as well with the Justice card, sometimes it might be saying you're feeling something isn't quite fair or something's not quite just, or you might be heading towards a change that you feel is just and that is fair. They say the laws given out by the universe are very different to the laws that are given out by humans, often as well with this, because if your intentions are pure, and you've maybe even something that we say, the way we speak to each other, if your heart's in the right place, then the universe recognises where you are actually coming from. But equally, if you said something and it came out the wrong way, but you didn't mean it to be that a negative way, the universe realizes that too. So if your intentions have been good, Cancer, you've got the fate on your side. That's what it's saying. And karmic, you can reap a karmic reward, which will be a blessing. And with the world card, it's suggesting your world is about to change completely, because you're at the end of a huge life cycle. It's the final major arcana in the tarot suit. So the world, you've got this cosmic wreath here, cosmic egg rather, which is saying it's there's completion and a finality about a long chapter in your life, and it's saying you can feel like you've graduated, and it might be while you're being very strongly influenced by an emperor. It could be that, or it could be that you are taking on the qualities of being extremely balanced, having your balance of male and feminine energy. So it's wonderful, because with this completion, it's also saying that you might be taking with you someone else who's very significant with you. You've sort of come through this major transformation in this part of your life, and they're coming with you onto the next phase in this new chapter that you're about to write. So that there's a sense of that in this book, in this card for me, and the way it's come through with the Emperor and the Empress. So, and it's maybe a karmic influence that you're heading towards together, which is lovely. Right, okay. Then we've got the Swords energy, which is about what's going on in your mind, your kind of grey matter. So let's look at them together as well. You've got the Page of Swords, which is feeling quite similar to what we've seen with the Seven of Wands, is that you can't quite relax with the Page of Swords. You're on guard and you're having to be very vigilant. It feels like it could be, because you've got the King of Swords here, could be about a strategy or some kind of plan that you're thinking very carefully about. Is kind of a logical direction that you're focusing on. It can be about legal matters as well. It's being well informed. The King of Swords, he's very astute and clear thinking. He's got a sword there. We've got the Sword of Truth as well in the Justice card that we saw previously. But then you've got another sword here, which is the Ace of Ace. And the Aces can be like looking at the world from a completely different viewpoint with the Ace of Swords. It's like something new coming in, like a flash of, like a bolt of lightning almost. So a strong new piece of information that's coming to you, or a new reality that's completely transforming your life, it feels like. It can be divine as well. So it might be something, that you don't expect. It's something that's maybe not within your control, even though you're being very vigilant and careful and responsible with your thinking and your planning. But there's something else that's going to come in that will maybe trump your previous plans or strategies. There's something new that's going to maybe surprise you. Okay. Then we've got the this nostalgic energy here with the cups, of the Six of Cups. This is looking back at childhood memories, so maybe the place that you grew up in. So wherever you look back in a fond way. I mean, even if you didn't have a great childhood, if it's maybe you spent time with a relative that you felt close to, with this energy, it's saying you're looking back fondly at times with when you were a child, with people that looked after you in a really beautiful way. You felt very at ease with them. There was purity and innocence here, so a sense of being looked after by another, by a grown up, that was very happy experience for you. So that's a sense of you, or you might be visiting, even going back to the place that you grew up with, that you grew up in. You might be going home to your childhood home to see family, and maybe with the global let up of the rules, that might be an opportunity that's coming up quite soon. And then we've got lots of Pentacles as well. So for some people, I mean, with the King of Pentacles, this is quite Taurus energy for me. It's very slow moving and sure and steady. And he's sitting in his throne and looking very, sturdy there. So the King of Pentacles is someone who's solid and slow-paced success, got very stable foundations, and he's managed to build up his resources and his material goods so that all of his needs are provided for and met. He's kind of put some coins away for a rainy day, which is, it's a reassuring energy with the King of Pentacles. So you might be aiming for that yourself, Cancer. Maybe you're wanting to, with your build up your security, because it's always important to Cancerians. Maybe you want to know that your needs are going to be met financially. But we saw the Empress and the Emperor as well. So, I mean, with the Empress especially, those needs are met too. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is about giving and taking, it's about sometimes we're in a position to receive things that people want to give to us, or it might be vice versa. Maybe you've got someone coming to you that needs your support. I can also talk about the time that you spend. So with people, it's how much you can afford to give of yourself. So with the Six of Pentacles, you might find that you're carefully analysing how much you want to spread yourself thinly, how much time you spend in different relationships, and making sure it's balanced as well. Sometimes the universe with this card can surprise you as well, and it talks about being open to the laws of attraction. So if you're open to the universe and have faith in the universe, sometimes it can surprise you and give you a nudge in the right direction with a helping hand. That can be the message with that card there. But also we've got the Ten of Pentacles, and with this card and with this other card saying about you with the Six of Cups going back home, it does make me feel like there's maybe some connection with a long lost relative that you haven't seen for a long time. But with the Ten of Pentacles, it's talking about it's like finances that are unexpected, or some kind of family legacy. So you can be connected with wills and things like that. So the Ten of Pentacles is saying that, and with you going back home to see family, or to see someone you haven't seen for a long time, maybe there's some kind of family matters that need to be sorted out, that might be to do with contracts, and maybe something unexpected with that. I mean, I'm not getting any sadness, so it's curious, but it's very nice, because these are all very sturdy, strong, stabilizing influences. So it's very good for you, Cancer. Okay. Might be some unexpected, finances that you haven't earned. It's kind of been given to you. Almost feels like it's from the universe in some way. Right, so the crystal messages are, you've got this beautiful danburite, and it says, unlock the past and remember nothing lasts. So there is a sense in the reading that something's coming to completion. I mean, we see that with a few of the cards. There is a closure in something. It's a natural time for that to then, to fade. Something's fading away. And the message is a beautiful crystal that emits a specific pure frequency of consciousness aimed at gaining insight and wisdom to release negative karmic influences. So we see the karmic energy in the reading a few times here. You might be wanting to free yourself from something in a low vibration energy. And it says, through a deep felt love and compassion, you will unlock any past influences that are not serving your highest good to help you move forward gracefully and on your soul journey. So it's so lovely and spiritual. It's like you're growing and, wanting to elevate your energies to a higher vibration. So it's really, really nice. And then you've got the Garnet card. So it says, when the fire has gone out, give Garnet a shout. The message is, the Garnet inspires motivation and invokes enthusiasm for life, revitalizing, strengthening and stimulating on all levels. A real tonic, providing you with strength, determination and stamina to face whatever life brings you. So it's like there's something that needs letting go of, but you might need more energy and, tapping into sources that give you that power to face this, maybe some bridge or hurdle that you need to get over, to let go of something. And the Romance Angels, before we finish with the wishing bowl, it says, we've got 4 cards. I always just go with what jumps out. So here we have 2 people looking very in love. It says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So that's probably talking about boundaries, Cancer. Yeah, so yeah, have your own interests at heart first. Okay. Then we've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And this is so, I love it. It's quite sort of, it's a romantic feeling, but it's quite sort of antique-y, vintagey looking, isn't it? She's very, Yeah, it just feels very old-fashioned, very lovely. Okay, and then we've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this is talking about different cultural backgrounds. It could be a different class of person that you maybe people see as, you know, what's acceptable. It's gone a bit blurry. It can be different age groups, or just maybe someone who's a bit far out that other people would think, oh, why, you know, that's not kind of respectable. But really, honestly, love wins out through those sort of things. So do not be held back by, you know, other people's opinions. That they don't really matter. Okay, Cancer. And then free yourself. It says it's time to take back control of your life. You don't want to be like this poor unicorn stuck in that tiny little pen. You know, that's being fenced in. It's not free and looking natural. It wants to be, you know, bouncing along through the forest and through the meadows. Okay, right, they're beautiful messages. I love them. They're all very carefree and, you know, upbeat. So that's really nice. Okay, so now we're going to finish off with the wishing bowl. So what I would like you to do is open up your palms. So sit comfortably somewhere where you feel safe to relax and close your eyes. So rest your palms facing upwards in your lap, and that's opening up your energies to be receptive to the universal energy. I'm a Reiki healer, so I'm using the universal energies to help with healing and raising your vibrations. So if you straighten up your spine and open up your shoulders and take a deep breath in through your nose and release anything you don't need through your mouth. Purifying one more time, inhalation and let go. So we're looking at the colour green in the centre of the chest, and this heart chakra acts like a kind of filter through the whole body and through all of the chakras, and it's allowing us true mastery of spiritual abilities through an open heart, and it's allowing us to feel open to pure love and pure joy and inner and ultimate peace. Okay, Cancer, this is for you. Okay, Cancer, that's gorgeous. That's really lovely, feeling connected to source energy. So I'd like you to put your hands over the other way now, so you can rest them in your lap to seal the energy. Okay, so that's a beautiful calming energy that's hopefully making you feel really held by the universe, Cancer. Okay, so yeah, I just felt when I was ringing the wishing bowl that there is a sense with, I know Cancerians, you know, we're very led by our emotions, and it feels here like you're having to be very grown up. There's maybe a sort of grown up phase that you're going through. Not saying that Cancerians are not grown up, but you know, you can be similar to the Gemini energy where you like to have fun and you know, to be kind of more childlike, but there is very much a sense here of needing to, well, you're wanting to take more responsibility. I think that's what it's saying, and to direct your, you know, the way you're going in your life. So yeah, it feels like you're going through this phase in order for you to then have responsibility of your own destiny and have this more you know, this more spiritual freedom that you're looking for, where things can be more, you know, a gentle energy, and then you're able to move forward on your soul's journey. Okay, unhindered by negative or low vibrations. It feels like that for me. There's a release here coming. Okay, Cancer, that's the end of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. And please click on like and subscribe. I'd love it if you did. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.